In this video, I'm going to show you this problem that was item 1 on the review. We were going to do this in class today anyways, but I wanted to give you some tips on how to do this one easier so you're not messing with those radicals so much. So the first thing obviously we do is we use our reciprocal identities. So we know that we're going to flip that cosecant. We know that when we flip cosecant, it's sine. So I'm just going to do this down in the sign. I'm going to flip this. And then I know I cannot leave a radical in the denominator, so I've got to rationalize it, which means I'd have negative 5 square root of 34 over square root of 34 times square root of 34 is just 34. So that's what I would type in my box. Then I'm going to go ahead and flip the tangent, which I know its reciprocal is cotangent. So I get 3 over 5. Now, I only have cosine and secant left to find. So the question is, what do I do with those? So here's what I would do with that. Because a lot of us might go to this sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1 because I've got sine, but that's a nasty radical. So let's not do that. Let's work smart, not hard. Let's use this one. I can use that one. So let's use this identity right here. 1 plus tangent squared equals secant squared. So I'm going to go 1 plus, I'm going to find secant here. Tangent, which is the 5 over 3 squared equals secant squared theta. Okay, 5 squared is 25 and 3 squared is 9. And I did that first so that I would know what to make my 1. Instead of writing 1, I'm going to write 9 over 9. And 9 plus 25 is 34 over 9. And then to undo the square, I'm going to take the square root of both sides. So I get the square root of 34 on the top, and the square root of 9 is 3, equals secant squared theta. Now, I do need to determine if my sign, because technically when I take a square root, it's plus or minus, I need to determine what my sign is. So that's where I go back to all students take calculus. And I really should have done this at the beginning. I know that my cosecant is negative. So cosecant is negative in tangent or in quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. And then tangent is positive. So tangent is positive in quadrant 3. So all my answers have to be quadrant 3, meaning that secant is going to be negative. So this would be negative square root of 34 over 3. And then cosine, I know I'm just going to flip that. So cosine of theta is going to be negative 3 over square root of 34, which I know I can't have that radical in the denominator. So I'm going to rationalize that. So I get negative 3 square root of 34 over 34, and that's what I would type here.